Hi, it's Richard here from the Siebel Hub with the next episode in our What's New in Siebel IP15 video series. Today we're going to focus on how we can use expressions in Siebel Web Tools to cause an applet to be displayed or not in a view based on the end user's browser viewport. Let's take a look at this standard Siebel view. There are two applets here. Let's go to Help About View and study the names. In our demonstration, we will focus on the SIS account entry applet, and we will introduce an expression to cause it to disappear when the end user's browser viewport is less than a certain number of pixels. Being able to make changes like this reminds us of Siebel 5 and 6 before the web, where we could define sectors for a view. Anyway, back to the real world. I'm going to go to the View object in Siebel Web Tools, and I'm going to query for the correct view name. Once I've made sure that I have the correct view, I'm going to go to the cog menu and lock the object for editing. Now I'm going to make sure that I've selected the correct applet, and I'm going to refresh this list so that I can edit it. I'm going to make sure that I've selected the correct applet, and I'm going to edit the expression associated with the View Web Template item. If, like me, you find these lists quite hard to read, don't hesitate to scroll backwards and forwards hoping you'll find it, or alternatively simply click the cog menu as I'm going to do and choose Column Displayed, and find the expression property. The expression property will move it to the top. As of now, doesn't have any kind of expression builder, but at least I can now enter an expression such as get profile as num viewport width greater than 1024. Setting this is like setting a breakpoint to say that if the user's viewport is less than this, then the applet should not be displayed. We can now go to the administration runtime configuration and publish our change. We are now ready to switch to Siebel Call Center to test our changes. We'll log in and we'll go to Accounts, My Accounts. Of course, with this current browser and this viewport size, we see both applets. We can leverage the developer tools of this popular browser to spoof the browser into thinking that we are working with a different device, with a different viewport size. So by playing with the viewport size of different popular devices, making sure that we refresh the page, we can observe that in the following case, the second applet is no longer visible. Let's try another device. And we'll refresh again. Still only the one applet. Finally, let's choose one with a larger screen. And refresh again. And now we can see both. So the expression hides the applet when the viewport size is not met. Hope you enjoyed this. See you next time for the next in our series of What's New in IP15.